Hello, let's speak about the endings of the game. Now, this is actually a pretty complicated thing because you don't just end the game, you have to do a lot of other stuff in between, and I'll try to do all of them in a certain order so it's easier to understand. So first of all, you need to do all of the quests for the bunker, and when you see bunker, that's actually the location you're currently in. And you have to install all of these things on the van, which is your spaceship. Yeah, so first of all, let's install all of the things on the van. This is not looking very nice. Per computer, okay. Like we were just adding more senseless stuff on the vehicle. Navigation system. Take off, which is of course one of the endings. Install this. Install that. I already did all of these quests, they're pretty boring, I've covered them on the channel, but it's a lot to do. Now we have installed everything on the spaceship, we can actually access zero ending. It's actually exactly how it sounds, that's the first ending, you just need to install everything on the ship and then you can just finish the game without even going to the last area, or it sounds a little bit empty, right? So that's first ending. Now, to go to the storm area, I already went to the storm area. You need the protection of level 2, which you can get by just having the helmet, which you can find in the red room. Then just wear whatever armor you can get from the bosses or one of their backpacks. You just need 2. Sounds easy, right? Right. You also will need to do all of the bosses again for a special thingy. So let's go. Now, there are no videos and there's no specific guide to all of this, there's no Wikipedia, so we'll just have to make things as we go. So the 4 bosses are here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't actually need to do them to kill the endgame boss, but I consider this part of the true ending, which is making the space gun, or the storm gun. Also just using a bison, I'm playing on the easiest difficulty for obvious reasons. This would be horrible on any other difficulty. Mostly because of how the game works and how the ghosts are super annoying. I'll try to avoid them. Yeah, let's do this boss first. Already did the bosses, they're not too hard. Even on extreme, they're not too hard if you're well prepared and if you know what to expect. It doesn't say the name of the boss before you enter, but the hardest ones are on the right side, and these ones will be easier. I think that I don't have any good weapons, so it might be hard. Definitely a sniper rifle will help against most of them. Whoa, that's a storm of lead. I guess it depends on how lucky you are. Yeah, sometimes they'll just get in front of the boss and there's nothing sometimes the boss will get in front of his little minions and there's nothing you can do against it. Let's shoot some of these special bullets. I already have this blueprint, but I'll take it. You also need to take the helmets only. Armors are also nice to take, but we'll take them another time. So it's actually pretty good to visit this boss first to take his ammo and maybe a vector or two. And the extended magazines. Yeah, you probably will destroy the armor by the time you are finished with it, so let's not take it. Special bullets just have maximum penetration. Oh, they have... No, they broke the armor, sorry about that. So they don't have any penetration, but they completely break the armor. Okay, so take the helmet. And let's move to the next boss. This one is, of course, the fire one. Poison one is pretty annoying, but it's not so bad. I'm just using this build because it's so fast. So this is mostly for movement speed, and it's kind of like one of the most basic ones you can get to finish the game. Yeah, don't worry, you get some damage. Oh. Right, so if they completely destroy your armor, like this, that means you will take all of the damage. But this is such a stupid rule. I guess you need to go back, because if you get your armor destroyed, you need the steams, and I don't have any steams on me, because I thought, hey, I will not need any steams anymore. Okay. I guess that's lesson learned. So we'll have to use the armor from each bosses. We'll go to the next one. Yeah, it's a bit tedious. I don't know why the developers designed it like this. I think the armor should give you the protection even if it's 0. Take those bullets. On protection +1. Okay. We'll take their armors as well. I guess this is also a big part of the game. We cannot leave unless we have their armor equipped. Another problem is that all of the ghosts in this area will destroy your armor so fast to the point where it's not even worth doing. So try to do this in a few phases. I have a lot of extra bullets as well. Yeah, so you need the advanced ones, otherwise you will not deal enough damage to their armor, or you will not penetrate their armor. Oh, am I still taking distortion damage? This game is stupid sometimes. What is wrong with this game? Sometimes I don't understand the game at all. You're telling me this armor is better because it has the space damage. Okay, so maybe you do need the other steams, or you need to have his armor. Okay, okay. I see, so we'll just have to change our armors in order to survive over here. Okay, game, if that's the way you want to play it. Also, FPS drops are super annoying here. Let's go back to the base and regroup. Really, that's such a silly rule. So I guess we'll have to take some steams with us anyway. I guess also we'll need a stronger gun to kill these bosses, because they will destroy your armor and that's not going to be fun. Billy will have to change armors when you get to the boss. Okay. If that's the way the game is meant to be played, we'll play like that. Again, this is for all difficulties, so that's why I'm taking the extra time to explain a couple of other stuff. Where is my trusted RPK? No, we'll take the flaming. Base click. Okay, so for the bosses we'll have to use the big guns. Special armor piercing bullets. And for the ghosts we'll just use the normal armor piercing bullets, or whatever else is outside of the map. That over there. Just put it over there. I'll take care of this a bit later. Yeah, that's a very weird thing with the resistances, so you will need to take some steams from the weak space resistance as well. You can survive with weak space resistance steam and the space helmet. You can also survive with this Billy body armor, but I guess if it's damaged it will go to 0, and this, as you can see, has an extra storm for space damage protection. Okay, extra steams, and then we'll be ready to go. Eat a bit of lunch, and then we're going to go. Yeah, so I guess it's the best farming area in the game in a way, because you can just go there, get some items, get out. Pretty easy, right? Yeah, just go there, kill Billy, and you will have a lot of extra money. So the FPS drops are kind of annoying. I think they happened after the update, so you cannot really be upset about that because it's extra content. So yeah, the fire AK or the flaming AK is the best weapon against the ghosts. Plus all of the bosses except for the fire one, which don't use this against the fire boss because it will heal him. It's Billy armor plus the fire AK is the best thing, and then you can switch to the bison if you want the speed. Okay, let's go to the next boss. Or should I say mini boss, because they are considered the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, but they're not that bad. We are here. This is the electric boss. Replace armors, so we don't have to... Okay, let's not loot them unless they have rifle bullets. Yeah, exactly. Quack. Take the helmet. I guess I'll also take his armor again. Plus the ammo. Other guns will always drop, so you don't really have to pick them up. Much durable does this armor have? 103, okay. It's kind of annoying to have to swap the armors, but I guess you can also use a backpack, but if you use a backpack you might not have enough carry capacity to take all of their armors, and that, you know, yeah, just forget about it, it's fine. Sorry about the lag, this is a newer problem. Also added the teleportation bubble, so I'll have to bring the helmets over there. Okay, and this will be the fire boss over here. And this is the fire boss. You can see, I guess you have to look at the area to understand in what region of the game you are currently. So if you see fire, yeah, this is the fire boss. Some of the areas will also have some of these annoying enemies. If you hear that, that means the boss is here. Yeah, I just recommend you avoid his fire damage. He will sometimes sit in his fire damage like a little idiot. Okay. I think he's bleeding, that's why he's losing HP. You don't really want to fight him directly. Wow, he can even kill you on this difficulty pretty easy. And I'll just take this as well again. Ammo is always going to be needed. I guess since now we have 2 body armors, we can forget about that one. About our backpacks and the resistances, yeah, I wouldn't really mess around too much with that. Now 3 helmets, we only need 1 more helmet. I wonder why they make the game like this. So one of the hardest bosses is actually the one that you don't think it's hard at all, but no. Yeah, forget about that. Don't fight everything. You'll just get bored and you'll lose durability on your armor and other stuff. Teleport bubble 1. Just have to go on foot to the next one. Like delta light bouncing off the ground. And this is the poison boss. You can see because of all of the trash. I guess it's kind of thematical. Trash boss. Yes, everywhere. You might need a gas mask for this one. What? It got stuck there for a moment. Yeah, you might need a gas mask. I'm not sure if that damages you or not without it. See, I don't have rifles. Hey, mister. Better surrender. Oh. He's over here. Condensed plasma. I guess you need a condensed plasma. Yeah, I should have probably taken the ammo as well. Okay, so now the pala, the pulu, the bill, and the gulu. Now let's go back to the circle. Yeah, even on the lowest difficulty, this is a lot of work to do. Now, again, this is optional. You can already finish the game, technically, just assemble a spaceship, which is your first ending. Now, let's see over here. Can we use a teleport bubble? Yeah, I guess you have to use teleport bubble 0. I should get the improved space storm stuff up. Yeah, that's a lot of work as well. Let's go north. You know, we need a gun to run faster. It's actually kind of funny. Equip the gun to run faster. Yeah, you can get the improved space helmet and some other stuff, but to be honest, I don't really want to mess around with that. Mostly because that will be the end game armor. So as you can see, it starts over here and it goes like that. Deliver. This gun is actually hard to craft, but we will see. Now we have the blueprint in the data box over here of the storm gun. I kind of have to leave right now. All of my extracts are in very weird positions. Okay, so let's leave. Let's see if we can craft the gun and then we'll come back. The gun is the strongest weapon you will have against that boss. Otherwise, normal guns don't really do a lot of damage to them. You have to have a spear or something bigger. Or I guess something as big as a spear to damage the boss without the special guns. And the Space Glick, the pistol helps a lot as well, but it's not really a weapon. Oof. Yeah, the annoying part over here is that these things will destroy our armor so fast, plus how much ammo you will spend. It's an area where you will just spend most of your resources. Leave me alone, ghost. Oh, that was not a lot of experience for all of those bosses we killed. That's a mission for us. Armor piercing sniper bullets. I didn't have this one, so okay, I guess I'll have to check the bosses again for my crafting recipes. Storm gun. We need a cube gun to make a storm gun. That's annoying. We need cables and circuit boards for that. Why, game, why? We can get the circuit boards from here, no? What can be disassembled to get circuits and... I guess I already know the answer to that question. I'll try to disassemble a few graphic cards, maybe that will give us the stuff we need. Yes, it did. What about cables? Meh. If it works, don't question it. The cube gun recipe is in the cave in the first map, Ground Zero. We craft that, and then we can craft the storm gun. The large space crystal is dropped by the robot. It looks like a robot that wanders through the area. It's actually kind of hard to get. Sometimes he doesn't appear, sometimes he's very, very shy. So we have the storm gun. The tactical item, it uses large enemy, a large crystal ammo. Does that appear in the normal bullets? I guess you have to kill the bosses multiple times to get their crafting recipes. This is the large, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll have to kill all of the bosses again to get all of these blueprints. There might be more, so that's why I'm saying that. Sell that, keep that. So what are the stats for this gun? 19, but it's... But it's nearly all of the J's. Yeah, they just made the gun. That's kind of funny. All of the research is reduced to a gun. We'll probably need to put movement speed on it. I think we should have one more. Actually, don't have another movement speed one. It will be then. Okay, so use it to aid, yes. Oh. It's actually a pretty cool gun with a cool looking effect. It kind of goes well with our current loadout. Nice. Okay, Jeff, man, what do you want? Eye for an eye. Oh, you can unlock the spear. Wait a minute, so you need to unlock the storm gun to unlock the spear as an item? That's actually kind of interesting. That's a lot of other extra stuff we have to do. Okay, so... Okay, let's repair our items and go back to Billy Billy. Not Billy Billy. To... Coco. Put that there. Small energy. Do I have a marker? Okay, let's sell it. What about this? I'll just have to put timestamps, otherwise this will never work, because you have so many things to do and most of them will be out of the way. Okay. So we are ready, we have an extra armor. I guess I should repair also this extra armor over here. No, just in case. Storm area, let's go again. Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to unlock the storm gun as well, considering you have to go through all of that, plus you need the equipment, plus the whatever supplies you'll spend over here. Well, I guess we're not so far away. Yeah, I don't think you can even survive in this area without the electrified AK. In one of my other videos, I died in this area because 3 ghosts were attacking me. That was horrible. So, that can happen as well. Now, in this area, you need to turn on 3 switches. Shouldn't be that hard. I wonder what is the explanation for wanderers being here. I guess they're still trying to defend the property. It's so tempting to just take all of their ammo, but we need to hurry, otherwise this video will be hours. I think one of the buttons will be in each of these areas, so this is B1. Oh, I already used up all of the ammo. Oh, the shotgunner, so it's just the other bosses you normally fight that will be defending him. Okay. That's not so bad. Wait, what if they have killer? Okay, let's switch to the advanced armor piercing bullets. Well, might as well loot if you're stunned like this. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you, game. Yeah, as you can see, I'm all searching for attachments. This is B2. Oh, I like the coloring in here. Oh, just the fly captain. Okay, I was afraid it will actually be a proper boss. Okay, just don't touch him. Don't touch him. Don't look in his general direction. Yeah, I guess it's kind of weird that you find him over here. The Shellner is not such a strong boss either. Shotgunner. Be free. The security captain probably is the strongest enemy you can find. Actually pretty well equipped. Do I need more of this stuff? Probably not, but we'll take it anyway. Ah, okay, so the problem over here is that you cannot see the switch. Where's the switch? It's over there, so yeah, we have interacted with the 3 bosses. I mean, by that we have killed them. I should have had a strong duck. Whatever, it's okay. Bring a strong wing serum as well. Might help you. Now that we have done that, I think we can just go to the boss. Pareke probably doesn't do a lot of damage to him. That's a cool little area, yeah. Definitely fit for a boss fight. Random looting. Yeah, I recommend you loot all of the chests because you probably find very expensive items. Now you can unlock the doors. What? Coco. Okay, so he almost killed me. Yeah. I don't think he drops anything. Air defense key. This is what you'll need to unlock other endings as well. And sadly that's it. You don't really get... The boss fight is actually very, very intense if you are not playing on the easiest difficulty and using the best gun in the game. Yeah, really, that's it. So I guess technically now we can leave. But I think I want to turn off the air defense before I do that, so... I think the key will remain with us. Depending if you activate it or not, that will determine what ending you can get. Okay. So let's leave the bunker and then we'll go activate it so we can get ending 2. And then for the next tier of endings, I think we should get another quest or something. I don't know, it's very unclear how you get them. Use an injector. I should have used this from the beginning. Yeah, I kind of like it how the developers made it super easy to finish the game. You don't even have to come to the storm area if you don't like. But in a way, maybe that's kind of taking away from the game because you don't really have to do anything in the game if that's how we consider it. That's the defense system over there. So basically if you don't turn off the defense system, you die. Oh yeah, this is the robot with the... Well, now you've seen it. I guess sometimes you search for the robot, sometimes the robot searches for you. The mystical journey. My armor is almost depleted again. Easy. It feels like I'm moving a truck, to be honest, with this amount of speed. Oh, come on, the traffic cones slow me down as well. Okay, so this is the air defense system. Okay, so yeah, you can... turn it off. Okay, let's extract and then we'll see if we can get the other ending. I was under the impression that you don't need to do anything else, but we'll search. Really, game? Okay, we earn this cocoa milk. You'll get so bored of fighting all of these ghosts. I guess the psionic shotgun might be better against them, but it's not that we cannot kill them, it's that we need the resources and it takes a long time. Or just saying you need to interact with the console in the northwest of the map. Nobody ever tells you where in the northwest of the map the console is. So let's see if you can interact that. Everyone just says you need the hard disk, portable hard drive. The means box, a safe. Another box, another ghost. Now the only one that I found was this thing over here. It doesn't let... Oh, now it lets you interact with it. Wow, that's so out of there. Okay, so you need to kill Coco in order to interact with this. If you don't kill Coco... Oh, I'm out of filming. If you don't kill Coco, you cannot interact with the portable hard drive with over here. I tried this before the video, so you definitely need to kill Coco. I said that name too many times. So download it, mysterious spaceship blueprint. And this will unlock the other two endings, so that's it. We have we have the 4 endings. How fun it would be. So we are out of ammo. We still have the cola, so we should be okay. Okay, so kill Coco and then portable hard drive, go over there and then you can get the last blueprint you need for the ship, which apparently will trigger a new quest line. Okay, I already see some of the new quest lines. We have killed Coco and have unlocked the ultimate space suit. I guess the blueprint will be at this guy as well. We've unlocked that as well. And now if you're wondering why don't I craft the items, well... I should probably do that. So to craft them you need some of the crystal stuff and the storm eyes, but it doesn't seem like they're really that good. It's only 5 head armor and just lower damage on everything. And for this you just need the normal space protection suit, which you can get a bit later. I guess I can craft the armor 150. I don't have enough stuff to make both. This is the weight of it. Okay, before we do anything, let's just check out the other quest. Mysterious blueprint. We have the mysterious blueprint. Okay. We give him the blueprint. We finish the quest. Extend spaceship capacity. So this is how you take everyone with you. Rats. Oh man. We need super glue A and B. You're joking, right? You need super glue for this. Super glue. Okay, don't question it. This is how you take everyone with you. Otherwise you leave everyone behind. You're leaving yourself and you're very selfish if you do that. You can check the merchant. Yeah. Oh wow, if I didn't have those two, you can buy these things, you unlock them a bit later, so that's how you get them. Okay, let's take some cash money with us. That's all of the money I have. Yeah, okay, let's buy a few medkits before we leave. Wait, can you buy the glue from... Nah, you cannot buy it from the vendors. Only the mysterious merchant will have it, I think. And that's if he has it. Otherwise, I think we'll just have to search all of the containers. Oh boy. Ah, super glue ending achieved. We need a lot of this. Thankfully we didn't have to farm too much for it. Yeah, now you see where you buy the super glue. The other stuff it's easy to get, as you saw. Well, if you are at this stage of the game, yeah. Man, there's so many explanations. Sorry about this. So I have to explain so many things, but just ask in the comment section if you have any questions, because this is way out of there. So the air defense is turned off. So this is what I consider the true ending, when you save yourself and the other ones, because remember, the planet is being smashed by space storms. Install space expander. This just means it's kind of like a quantum thingy where you have more space, even technically if this is still very small. Oh, okay, we have expanded the space. Great. Build the first class cabin for mod. First class cabin for mod, what? So he didn't fit in the van, so we had to build a ending one. It didn't count the fact that I turned off the air defense? I don't know, let's see. So let's go to ending one. Escape from Duckov, escape alive. That's mod over there, I guess, with the space element. This thing looks so small. So where are we escaping to? And left this place at the end. Yeah, okay, that's actually pretty funny. Escape from... I guess we can see. I think there are only 5 people making the game or something like that. Some soda. Yeah, okay, not a lot of people anyway. More people in the sound department than in the publishing team. We don't care about them. The end. Okay, from Duckov. Now we just click back, continue, and then you can continue from the same spot. And we escaped alive. I think the defense system should be still online this time. District 9. Oh, that's such a cool... District 9 is the name of the achievement. They said they would come back for me. This is where we leave without anyone on board. We don't have the expander. I mean the couch. Jeff said he would come back for you. The end. Wait, Jeff left and we didn't leave? That's us? Wait, that's actually us. So if you take this ending, he leaves you behind. Left behind. Yeah, that was us. So Jeff left without us. So you need. That's the good ending, the one that I showed you. Otherwise, yeah, not going to work. Kind of funny. Wait, what quest do we have left? Oh, I guess that thing doesn't appear on, so it doesn't matter. If you complete all of the quests, the couch will only appear if you take ending 1. Or I guess it appears, but not in the cutscene. Okay, so these are the good endings, more or less. Everyone escapes, or only Jeff escapes. Thank you, Jeff. I will remember that. Let's repair all of the items, take some ammo, and then... we'll have to activate the defense tower, so you'll see what happens. But it's the same cutscene, more or less. Except you'll get shot down. It doesn't actually show when you're getting shot down from the skies, but there's something coming in your direction. I think of it as the... where are we? Think of it as the aurora going down. I guess it's more or less the same thing if you think about it. Like in Subnautica, that's the game I was talking about, when you see the aurora going down, or when another ship comes around and it gets destroyed. This is a reference to that game as well, I'm pretty sure, so don't even think about it. Yeah, this is probably a reference to Subnautica as well. Now it's online. Because when the Aurora gets destroyed by a defense air system similar to this one, and when the other ship arrives on the planet, you see a similar scene. The developers might have been inspired by that particular game. Or the ending over here. Oh, come on. Okay, so now the defense system is online. And it will shoot our ship down. I guess we can send Jeff first. I'm not sure if we'll show you ending, let's say 3 or 4. I think it will just remain 0 or 1. But you'll get the achievement for the other endings, yeah. Survivor, a blessing in disguise. That's Jeff in the ship. That defense gun shoots at it, and that's us looking at Jeff getting smashed. You have to stay behind. Wait, did something just fly past? I guess the planet is not so bad. We have a great bunker. We have a lot of toys. The end of the world will not be that bad. Well, unless the storms happen more often. Interesting. Anyway, let's not debate about the ending of the game, because it's not really supposed to be something really serious. It's more like a meme. Okay, so Jeff was not saved. Now all of us leave. But technically there are only 2 endings with 2 variations. Moving target. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, so now everyone leaves, but Jeff drives. Why does he get to drive all the time? He has only a helmet and some gloves. I think we could have built a bigger spaceship, to be honest. It doesn't say anything. But something bad looks like it's coming right at us. Okay, so all of the 4 endings explained. The endgame items, the endgame boss. Yeah, Coco is probably almost impossible to do on extreme difficulty. I cannot imagine on rage. But then again, the problem is you don't really have a way to increase your defenses. The enemies on expert or on rage will kill you in a matter of less than a second. Okay, and there's anything else showing up in the base? Not really. Let me look at the recipe collection. I think we have almost everything. We're missing 2 over there. Yeah, we're still missing quite a lot of recipes. I wonder why. 12 recipe, 12 crafting recipes we're missing. So I guess I'll have to kill all of the bosses in the storm area again, just because they might drop another recipe for some other type of ammo or something. So this is definitely 4 types of missing ammo, or maybe even 5. This might be related to fishing over here. What could this one be? This might be another pistol or something. Okay, very fun game. See you next time. Bye bye.